Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing well. In yesterday's video, we reviewed a player. We reviewed the striker Diego Forlan card. But in today's video, we are going to be looking at another player of the similar shards amount, which is also 800 shards. This beautiful Frenkie de Jong card, 110 rated sentiment, is right now actually pretty decent in terms of how the card is looking, how the card is feeling. Now straight off the bat, I'll tell you guys why not many people will prefer this card. Main reason is going to be the 3-star weak foot, but I actually do not mind the 3-star weak foot, considering the fact that he has so many good traits. Like if you go to the trait section, look at that. He has long passer, he has playmaker, he has outside the foot shot, and also just because he has 3-star weak foot written on paper doesn't mean that his weak foot is going to be bad. 3-star is still a pretty decent rating for a weak foot. So same thing with my Fellaini after daybreak card. I thought it's gonna be bad because he has only 3-star weak foot, but I've been using him for a week now, and he actually is my top scorer in the past week of just playing in manager mode, in rivals. I mean, in versus, even in head to head, I'm able to shoot with Fellaini with right and left foot with a good amount of power in it. So I don't think Frenkie de Jong is going to be bad when it comes to shooting. But when you look at the stats, he has only 92 shooting. But again, if you go into the attributes section, and if you see, he has 105 when it comes to long shot. He has 96 shot power, which is not bad. Now, like I said, there are certain midfielders out there in the game right now that might be better than De Jong. Somebody like a Çalhanoğlu, who is going for what, 300 shards, I think, if I'm not wrong, in the grassroots grades event. The only thing is Çalhanoğlu is a 109 rated player. So if you guys look at somebody like Çalhanoğlu and compare him to De Jong, now I have Çalhanoğlu in my team. So look at this. Again, Çalhanoğlu has less shooting, similar to De Jong. De Jong also has good passing and good dribbling and all that stuff, but 5-star weak foot. That is why Çalhanoğlu is considered to be one of the hidden beasts in terms of, he's cheap, he's low rated, he's good in the air, he has 5-star weak, all these things. That's why he's known for. But if you look at skill moves as well, he has 4-star skill move, 400 stamina. So if you go to De Jong now again, when you look at somebody like De Jong, if he would have had 4-star weak foot, definitely people will be very happy with the card. Now you might be thinking, Fringe, what is this 760? If you guys have not completed your rewards, like this whole reward path, you guys will be still seeing 800 charge for Diego Forlan, 800 charge for De Jong, and 1250 shots for Valverde, 1200 shots for Durkoid. But if you guys like me have finished this whole thing and claimed all your Mascherano's and stuff, you guys see here it's just 5% off. So all the players have got 5% off on their shot cost. I think this is a pretty decent addition to the game by EA. I actually like this because even like imagine I want to go for Diego Forlan. He's a 111 rated striker. He's costing only 800 charge. Or if I want to go for De Jong, he's 800 charge. He's a pretty good midfielder, solid player in the club. 800 charge, people will be like, wow, that's actually a pretty decent price. And now 760 shards, you get 440 shards off, save 40 shards for a potentially different player in the next week, because even 10 shards is a big thing right now, guys. Getting every single day 10 shards we are getting from our daily quest, which is absolutely insane. So do not sleep on that. Make sure you guys complete your reward path. It might look like a bit confusing, but every week you will be able to complete your reward path no matter what. You'll get a lot of shards here as well. You'll get Mascherano's here, you'll get gems here, you'll get coins here. So make sure you complete this. Look at this. After completing, also I have 350 captain tokens left. I could have had more if I would have played division rivals every day. Now I don't play division rivals that much, so it is what it is. I am happy with that. But yeah, enough of talking. Let us go and look at De Jong's red rank card. which is going to be tested out in today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed yesterday's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the pack opening, the shots being posted, the live streams. Being live on FC Mobile is a bit difficult right now. I don't know how often I'll be able to go live, but I will try my best. I will try my best to go live on FC Mobile. Like I said, it is not very, how do I say, it's not very entertaining to go live on FC Mobile right now. People either want me to see play division rivals or want me to sit and review their squads, which is not fun all the time. So I try to reduce FC Mobile live on the channel and post as much as videos and shots on the channel, so that everybody enjoys the videos as well. And whenever I go live, I try to do, team reviews, and I try to play head to head as well. But yeah, if you guys look at the card now, 136 pace, 165 passing. If you guys look at this card and Çalhanoğlu's card that I showed in the club, both are very similar. Low shooting, good passing, good dribbling, decent pace. Only difference here you can see is he has 5-star weak foot and 4-star skill move. De Jong has 3-star weak foot and 4-star skill move. Both have 4.5 star. I think both have CDM as well. I'm not sure if Çalhanoğlu had CDM, but De Jong is going to have CDM. So when you look at his defense, he has a pretty decent defense on the card. So I would say this is a pretty well-rounded card in my opinion, just from looking at, on paper stats. Now let us jump into the game. I'm gonna be focusing on how De Jong is gonna be like a playmaker, like a midfielder, how much he's going to be influencing the plays of the game. I'm not gonna be focusing on winning a game. I'm not gonna be focusing on getting goals on stuff. We're just gonna properly test this card, and I will give you my opinion whether this card is good to be in your squad at this day and age, or maybe you are better off with a different option or not. Let us jump into the games. Okay, finally, after a million crashes of my laptop, I am able to run a game. Literally, the last clip you guys would have seen where I said let us go into a game, after that my laptop just kept crashing and crashing. I think like 20 times I had to restart my laptop. I mean, during this clip my laptop might crash, but it is what it is. So if you guys look at that, I have Valverde and De Jong in my team at the moment. So we'll see how the combination of the two El Clasico boys are. I am actually interested more on De Jong because he looks like a promising card. I don't know why, I just have that feeling that De Jong is going to be one of those players who's going to, control the mid. Oh my god, what is happening? I just feel like De Jong is gonna be that player who's gonna, control the midfield more. That Modric not Modric, that Cruz kind of vibe. That's what I get from De Jong at the moment, because I don't know, from just looking at the stats and looking at the way he positioned himself into the game. Look at that. The pace also is not bad. The pace, the dribbling, actually really good, and the ground passes are really good as well. He has good pressing abilities. Like if you guys saw that just a minute there, he was able to press the ball really well, get the ball off of Cristiano. I think this is that high rated Cristiano. It's not like a low rated Cristiano and all. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, this card feels really solid. Look at the passing. Look at the passing on him. I'm actually really impressed with this De Jong card. If you guys are in the market for a solid midfielder, I would definitely suggest try this card out. First off, come here to scouting camp like I do. I do not pack these players, guys. I will be telling this every time, but in the comment there is going to be this Theo is always there in the comment telling me, wow bro, you packed him, wow bro, you packed him. I keep replying to this guy Theo telling I didn't pack him, this is from scouting camp. I feel like some people just look at the thumbnail title and then comment and don't watch the video inside. I actually don't pack these guys. I would love to pack them, obviously. When I open a 3k bundle, I would like to get 110s and 111s, but we all know that is not my luck. But I'll try my best to show you guys from scouting camp how these players are. I'm actually really impressed with this card. He has good pace, he has good dribbling, he has amazing passing, he has good defensive attributes like interception, stand tackle. He has good physicality as well, to a really decent extent. Now, when it comes to shooting, I'm not going to be testing out shooting. I feel like judging this card based on shooting is not going to be uh, very fair, because he already has low shooting and also has only 3-star weak foot. I think if you guys want to see how his shooting is, either see if you guys can get some, manager mode clips in, because that is where you will be actually able to see how shooting of different players are. That is where I got to know how Fellaini shooting is, I got to know how Çalhanoğlu shooting is, because generally when you play head to head, you're going to be using your midfield to build up, your attack to finish. That is how it's going to be. So you're not going to be using your midfield a lot to shoot, unless your midfield players have the natural ability to position themselves in a place where you're able to score with them. Fellaini has that ability. Like Fellaini is very good when it comes to attacking. He makes positions, he makes spaces, he finds spaces and runs into the spaces even when he doesn't have the ball. Is De Jong a player like that? So far, Valverde feels like a player like that. De Jong tends to sit back a little bit and try to, make sure he, like I said, he's more of a Toni Kroos kind of vibe, where Toni Kroos sits back and envisions the whole pitch, becomes a playmaker, rather than where Modric likes to attack more, be up front, pass, attack, that kind of vibe. But yeah, I think De Jong is a good, solid playmaker kind of player in the squad to have. Now, 760 shots makes sense for him. Uh, will I personally go for a 110 rated player at this day and age? Not really. Main reason being is, I think in another month the new overall is going to be 113. So we are what, 3 weeks short of the new overall being introduced. So I would suggest go for 111 as much as possible, because 110 is going to become like the fourth highest overall in a month. So I would suggest see week 2, week 3, week 4 what players they release. And still, if you don't have a good midfielder, then De Jong is a good solution for a temporary purpose, because obviously when the new overall comes, you'll be able to get new overall players. So for temporary purpose, De Jong is a good card. Like if you are planning on building your team every month, every event, then I feel like for this current event, De Jong is a solid card. For this particular week, De Jong is a solid card. I would actually use him in my club if I pack him for a solid amount of time, test him out, and then probably convert him to shards and try to get a 111 rated player in the end. But yeah, I think this is a solid card in my opinion. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you guys leave a like, hit that subscribe, and all that good stuff. I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, take care, stay safe, stay motivated, and keep smiling, guys. Bye bye.